Yo, it's the Shelter Uncut podcast. This is episode 6 of season 3. This is your boy Kengi over here.
Yo. It's your boy CP back in the building. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been there, but I'm back now, so let's get it.
I'm ready to board up the windows. We in here with Trap. Let's get it.
It's your boy Ninja. What is up, y'all? What is going on? It's almost New Year's.
Yeah.
That's right. Almost New Year's. We just got rid of Christmas. Christmas is done finally.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I had no enjoyment for Christmas at all because I was working throughout the entire Christmas day.
Quarantine here.
So,
Dang.
and yeah, but I got some good gifts. So that part was good. Not everybody got gifts. So, and not all my Christmases I even got a gift.
I got gifts right here for 3 of my friends chilling.
Well, if that's a gift,
Hey,
then I got you
gifts,
guys, but I didn't get
You know what I'm
gifts.
saying?
They're still here.
That's why I just got some gifts, but I ain't want nothing. I'm good. I'm grateful to be alive. You feel me?
Yeah. The gifts.
But
Amen to that.
Facts.
But yeah, man. After Christmas was up and everything like that, I had some tickets I had bought for the Texans game. So for the Houston Texans game, and I went to the game, and
You got disappointed.
no, I didn't. I didn't get disappointed for a couple of reasons. Number one, the biggest one is I am not a Texans fan. I'm not a Texans fan.
I would
But
never
Please don't
surrender.
cut his balls off.
I would never
please.
surrender from Dallas Cowboys, man. I'm sorry.
Well,
If y'all some
well,
Dallas
listen.
Cowboy fans, I'm sorry. I'm
Listen,
really sorry. Y'all are
I'm
all
not gonna
Americans
get
at
into.
all.
I'm not gonna
Got
get
it.
into you being a Cowgirls fan. But what I'm saying is this:
I'm not a Cowboys fan.
I'm not a Texans fan.
I'm a Texans
I'm not a Texans fan.
Oh, Scott.
Never been a Texans fan. But I had always wanted to see NRG Stadium, and I haven't gone actually ever for me since I've been here in Houston for the 20 years or so that I've been in
And then
Houston
as soon as
I
you say
never
that,
ever
then you're
went
gonna take a dump
to
on
the
it.
stadium. And it was always because the stuff that I wanted to go to, I was either too busy, I was out of town, or I was broke as a joke and couldn't afford to go. So I just wouldn't go. And most of the time it was just the fact that I was just too busy. I wasn't around. When rodeo hit up, I'm not here. Or I got too much stuff going on. And when the Houston rodeo hits up, so I don't go hit the rodeo up. And so I never went to the stadium for anything. So I bought the tickets for the Houston Texans game, and then I had on top of that, had my homeboy come with me and another friend. We all went to the game. It was 3 of us, and me and my homeboy just so happened to be doing a fantasy football game against each other that week, and we're in our semifinals right now, and I destroyed him, and I put myself now. I'm in the championships on the fantasy football league. So I win one more game on Sunday and I win it all. And technically speaking,
concept of that.
I won the first. Our league has been going strong for 8 years. I was the very first league champion.
What's the pool?
All right.
I want to know how much money is involved.
Well, hold on. There's no money involved in this league.
Then why?
And so I won the first year, but I haven't been playing
Exactly.
throughout the rest of the 8 years. It's been kind of auto playing for me and everything like that, picking everything for me and everything. But I don't make any choices on nothing. And so I haven't been like, focused on it. So since I'm not focused on it, I was like, I ain't really gonna do this no more. I told everybody, I said, hey, this is my last year I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna try this year. This is my last year actually sitting around in the league, letting my name be sour and not playing and taking all these losses and everything else because the computer did everything for me.
Okay, so in the next couple of days, this is it for the year.
No, this is it. No, this is it forever for me. I'm retiring completely from fantasy football.
Good.
Because I just can't focus on it. I got too much stuff going on. It's been like that for 8 years straight, generally.
So you
7 years straight rather. And
focusing on it.
But I decided to focus on it this year. And I made you make a little threat to everybody. You tell everybody, say, listen, I'm here. I'm actually going to be focused on winning this year. And I told everybody that, but you say that to people and you don't expect to actually get to where you are right now all the time.
Yeah.
It really was. It was 100% empty threat, but it was a real threat. The fact that I'm actually playing and I'm an ex-champion.
I don't know how to play fantasy.
You're
how do you
not
play
a champion if
stuff?
you don't play. Yes, that's what I'm
saying.
Well,
the only thing you got to know about fantasy football is very simple. It's very simple. Only thing you have to know about fantasy football is this: you get points from
you don't have to give any.
Hold on, CP. Let me explain this. How this works.
No, I already understand it. You don't have to give any type of Fs.
I don't understand it.
CP, let me explain this.
Please explain the trap because I have no time. I can't be pressed.
All right, so listen up. I have you have a certain amount of players that you pick from the draft. We do a whole NFL draft, and we pick players. Okay. All right, do a fantasy draft, and you pick players or whatever as the draft go through the rounds or whatever. You pick a player, and so those random players you pick from the NFL. What happens is, every time they play and they do something, if they gain a yard, if they intercept the pass, well, not like your defense. If get your defense getting sacks, they're getting tackles, they get points. If Patrick Mahomes, like he's my quarterback, if Patrick Mahomes throws 440 yards, I get points for every so yards he does.
Okay.
So, and every time he gets a touchdown, I get points. So my players that I have on my teams are getting touchdowns, they're getting yards. That's what gives you the points. You go up against another team, and that pretty much your points are adding up towards each other. And whoever has the highest score from the amount of the sum wins. And that's simply it.
All right, makes sense.
Okay, so it makes sense to you, right? It doesn't make sense to me because it's not making dollars.
Well, actually, it does. If you're inside of a league that makes making money, you got people doing leagues for $100,000, $10,000, $500, whatever it may be. But you definitely can make money in it. I just choose not to actually be into a situation where I'm gambling money because I don't like to gamble.
Very good. I can't gamble because I can't afford to lose.
You won't really find me inside of a casino unless I'm at the buffet.
Wow.
Bring on the fat jokes. I don't even care. Bring on the fat jokes if you want to bring on the fat jokes. It doesn't matter. You're going to find me in the buffet if you see me at the casino because that's the only reason I'm there for. I'm paying that $25, whatever it takes to get in there, to get to the all-you-can-eat buffet, and it's gonna be stretched out real nice for me. And I'm gonna have fun.
He came for the food.
In COVID season,
the only reason why I would go in the gambling thing is just to watch the people eyes just life change before them as they do.
Ooh,
I know that may be a sick way to look at it, but you gotta see people's faces crumble in front of where they ain't got it.
No, I love it. I love it at my hotel.
A little crazy.
I love it at my hotel.
I'm sorry. But
go ahead. I'm sorry. I know what you're talking about, though. I love it at the hotel when, it be jerseys on different sides. They look like they gang related or something like, whoa. And they be sitting there. It'd be one, like, say, for instance, just red and black, and then orange and green on different sides of the lobby. And I just be waiting on somebody to be like, man, yo, team. And I be waiting on it to cut up because it's the tension there. Like, and just watching
Man, I need to go
people.
to Luigi's mansion to figure out what is going on. What's going on?
What?
Man.
What are you talking about, bro? I need to go get my flashlight before we go in Luigi mansion, man. What's
You know what's
going
weird?
on,
You know what's weird? You know what's weird? I understood him.
Hold on, let me go get a bigger flashlight.
I know exactly what he was talking about. It made perfect sense.
That's normally the opposite.
Yo, do you understand what was going on? I need a bigger flashlight.
I was following for a second, but then I don't know what happened.
No, I'm talking about like, okay, let's say the Gators on one side,
Okay.
and the Falcons on the other side.
Okay. Wait.
And I be waiting, and they watching their game going on, and then somebody be like, radio, and they throw a trash can. Like, man, F your team. I be waiting on it. I look at it. I see they look like
So
they
what you just talking about? So you're waiting on the destruction.
No.
That's what
happened.
No, he was saying
he sounded like he want to raise anarchy.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because I don't. I'm just like, I told y'all I don't do sports. Y'all already know that. So I just
we know because you just said the Florida Gators versus the what did you say?
The Falcons. I told you. Yeah,
Falcons.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's a college team, and I get it.
You got me tripping right now.
All right, CP.
But what I'm saying is, I just be looking like, okay, I can't wait to see this go down, because they looking over there at them like they gang related. They like, I dare you to say something, and they're at the bar. I'm not anywhere near the bar. I'm in the restaurant, and I just be like, oh God, it's about to go down.
Listen, I'm sitting in that game.
Is it? What time is
I'm sitting in the game.
About to go.
CP. I'm sitting in that game, man, in the Texans game, and I'm sitting there watching because they played the Chargers, and I'm sitting here watching. I think fans have changed from that perspective now, and I say that because I'm sitting there watching Charger fans in Houston go to the game, and it wasn't a lot of them, but it was quite a bit of them. Well, not really. It was of course a lot more Texans fans, but when I tell you, it sounded like when the Chargers were scoring and everything else, it sounded like the Charger fans sounded louder than the Texans fans.
Die hard.
When the Texans said boo or whatever, it was like you hear like the excitement. So it overshot the boos, and it sounded like people were turning into Charger fans as they were playing. Right. And I was like, nah, man, you can't be sitting here sounding like anybody else while you're sitting there playing. But then I thought it made me think about like the Brooklyn Nets and the Warriors playing. Steph Curry over there destroying people, and they're calling Steph Curry MVP.
Mm-hmm. Sure
like you can't call another player on the court the MVP to the other team. Like you on your home court.
Steph was destroying them though.
It don't matter though. You don't call somebody in your home court, somebody else who come into your home court, the MVP.
I mean, it is New York, bro.
You got to look at greatness, and if you look,
but then they did it again. Yeah, they did it again though.
Look at greatness, and you be like,
they're not the only team.
He got
who's done that.
Okay. Yeah.
From Brooklyn. I mean,
that's just. I don't think the fans are the same anymore. Like, if you ask me, and that's why I'm not a fan of any football teams, man. I've never been a fan of a football team.
Well, I'm not a fan.
I've always been a fan of players, and so generally that's why me playing fantasy football just made sense, because I'm like, I'm not really a team guy. I'm a player guy. I like certain players, so I'll rock with Tom Brady.
That's exactly
the way he plays. I won't rock with his politics though. But I'll rock with how he plays.
Make America great again.
Yeah, I ain't for all of that. But he's a beast on the field, so I'll deal with that, man. But yo, I want to talk to y'all about something.
Give it to us.
I want to know how y'all felt about something. So
what?
I saw this video. It was a prank video.
That was a video.
And one of the prank videos kind of went like, well, no, not one. All the prank videos went like this. Generally, it'll be like a guy sitting there playing on the Xbox or PlayStation, whatever he's console or PC, whatever he's playing on, and he has a headset on, and he's talking to the party, and then he brings up a Katie, or he brings up an Ashley, and this girl
I've seen that.
Katie,
is in the room.
Ashley, is this a Karen? What is that?
Katie, Ashley, Brittany, Sheila, Tiffany, Iris, whatever you want to call the person, he calls that particular other person's name online and starts talking to her. He's like, "Hey, Ashley, you're doing such a great job here. Doing so and so. Oh man, Tiffany, you're doing amazing." And they're all talking to these imaginary women on the mic that don't exist, just to prank their girlfriend. Their girlfriend hears them.
Oh yeah.
Like talking to this other woman, and they go crazy. Like, who are you talking to? No, I want to talk to her. And they all snatch the headphones off the man and say, "Hey, who are you, Katie? Who are you, Ashley? Like, why is no one talking to me?" And then the guy was like, "Because it's a prank. It's nobody at all." Because women, they get jealous of stuff like that. And then it got me thinking. Men,
oh great!
If your woman was instead of playing the game with you, she was playing the game with Bob or Jack or John, and she called out Bob, Jack, or John while she was playing the games, and you realize she's playing with some guy, and it's a game you like to play, but she don't play with you, but she played with Bob or John in the party. Now, how would y'all feel if y'all woman was sitting there playing with Bob or John in the party? Would y'all be okay with that?
I would no.
I'd be
I
upset.
would hit her in the head with a pillow.
A pillow.
He said, "Damn." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say a pillow?"
I'm saying, "Excuse me, ma'am."
I think of
mean
so many random objects that I can hit you with.
And I've been saying playing this game. You could have easily just took initiative upon yourself and say, "Hey, what game you play? Can I try this?" But instead, you decided to take the alternate route and you went to go play the game with Bob in the house. While I'm in the house, right next to you or in the other room. Yeah, then you get this pillow chunked at you. Like
oh man,
yeah, don't play with me.
Me personally, I honestly don't think I would be too worried about it, but it all depends on the game.
I mean, really, bro, I wish I could be I wish I could be put in that situation.
Nah,
I wish.
That sound like
not
some,
I hope
entanglement stuff right there.
I wish. I wish.
The reason I say that is because since when can we not play games? Let's just be real about this, fellas. Since when has it been a rule that we can't play with other women while we in the parties or when we online?
I mean, it's no boundaries. There's really no boundaries to it.
I don't know. My old lady asked me that before. She heard me playing Call of Duty with a chick, and she was like, "Is that a girl? Do I know her? Why are you playing with her?" Like, she really kind of spazzed about it.
Yeah.
It's like a whole.
And it's crazy because it's really no real rule that you cannot play a Xbox game online with another female, and we never ever really told our woman, "Hey, don't you be playing no game with no goddamn Tom."
And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I mean, if you're gonna play, if I guess, you know, if you're in a relationship, I'm sorry, I'm a little tongue tied, but if you're in a relationship with somebody, I mean, I guess the healthiest thing is communication. So if she's interested in it, maybe y'all should open her up to it. Try to teach her before she, you know, i.e., go play with Bob or Jake because they're better players than you at certain games. You know,
what if your girl likes to play Among Us and you don't like to play Among Us?
Yeah, I hate Among Us.
I mean, hey, it be like that. I mean, everybody has their vices, you know. Just, I mean, I think as men, y'all should be open minded when it comes down to that. If you know the game don't
what
fit,
if
be open-minded.
even worse, Ninja? I just thought of something even worse. What if your woman was playing a single player game, but still was in the party with John?
Okay,
Pillows
see,
gonna
that's
get chunked at you still.
That's a no.
No.
I can't be in
that's unanimous right there. That's a
listen,
no.
am I safe to be sitting there in a party full of women playing a game? No. And the woman sitting right there? No.
No.
Hell no.
Hey, well, look, I want to let y'all know right now.
My headset would be half off. It'd be looking like a whole nother
I have
letter.
been in the party.
Co-signed
I
by
have been in the party with a bunch of women, and my woman was right there.
Nobody cares.
But you want to know what difference between me? The difference between me is this though, and I think for me that's why I feel like it would be a I think it would be a double standard thing if I was to if for me personally if I was to do that. Like for instance, when a woman gets with me, she got to understand I do have a lot of female friends. Now I do slow down how much time I visit or spend time with that friend when I get with when I decide to get in a relationship for sure.
Be very careful what you're about to say.
No, I don't got to say nothing. I'm single. What you got to marry about single?
I'm just saying.
What the heck am I sugarcoating for?
To a player. Watch what
you say. I'm just keeping it real.
Okay, now.
I'm being straightforward. There's some things that, like in a relationship. Hey, I got a lot of female friends.
You might find
now when I get in a relationship with them, I do slow down how much time I do spend with them.
You're gonna be in
but I still got female friends. I may check on them from time to time. Now you can gladly look through my phone and see what I'm saying to them.
No.
What? Yeah. Because I have nothing, no problem with that. Hey, listen, CP.
Yes.
If you don't want your woman to go through your phone, you don't want your woman to go through your phone. If you got something on it that you don't want them to see,
I ain't have to worry. I don't have to worry about it. Now you with that, I'm trying to be your friend right now.
No, why do I have to worry about it? I'm a single man right now, CP.
Okay, all right.
Keep remembering those rules don't apply. I'm ruleless right now. Okay. Your problem is you've been married for such a long time. You've forgotten what freedom is like.
It'll be 3 years.
Oh my God! Why you have to be so mean?
No, it's a fact. CP has been
married so long.
Yes, CP has been married for so long. He's totally forgotten what freedom is.
3 years, and he's talking about so long. He doesn't know what long is.
I know, but it's only been 3 years. But that's too long for you. You've forgotten what freedom is like, and it's one of those things where it's kind of like, no, it's just a straight truth. It's so different from me because I don't have to like worry about being so tedious and so worrisome about this person or that person hearing what I have to say, because I'm an honest person. So that when I get with that particular person, I'll tell them exactly the same thing later on. If they have a problem with it, then they can continue to move on.
Oh, it's funny that you should say that, but we shall move from that point when I say she can get into my phone, she can the pad, whatever she wants to get access to, she has access to. But
shouldn't it be that way?
Yeah, that's how it should be. I don't need somebody looking over my shoulder for no fucking reason. Excuse me.
I don't have anything. I really don't have reason to hide. You know.
Yeah. All right.
I really don't. I don't mess with more than one girl at a time. Even when I'm starting off the date, I don't mess with a bunch of girls.
Again,
I give each one my undivided attention for however long we gonna last.
Yes, as long as it's gonna last.
It's safer.
If this ain't lasting, I'm gonna go try out Sheila. How Sheila doing?
Yep. You lost.
If Sheila ain't doing well, I'm gonna go hang out with Brittany.
Bye, Felicia.
If Brittany ain't doing too well, I'm gonna go get me a Lisa. Okay. But it is what it is.
It's crazy.
I'm not gonna be too stressed out about stuff nowadays, man.
No,
I got too much in my life going on right now to be stressed about. And I don't need to be stressed about nothing else.
And I'm running out of time. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Yeah, but I don't have time to be stressed out.
Nah, not at all. And so we're gonna go ahead and continue. I just wanted to know how you guys really feel about that, man, because for me, I felt like it's a double standard because I got so many different female friends. But at the same time,
he was about to say freaks. Did you hear him? He was about to say freaks.
Nah,
no single player games.
Nah.
No,
I mean, so no single player games.
No single player games. He said.
What if she? Oh, let me ask you a question. What if she was in the party with like 4 dudes and playing a single player game?
That's a game bang on live.
Then again, you know, my ex girlfriend, she have male friends that she went to school with. She grew up with those guys, and she played with them all the time. And I ain't really tripped. And I'd be in the other room, so I can't really say that.
That's okay. See, now that's
what I'm saying.
That's
but
different.
She already acknowledged them as friends before we even.
But that's my point though too. What if she told y'all from the jump? Hey, from the jump, these are the people I play with.
You're not insecure. You shouldn't be insecure.
What if she had a Wayne and she was in a single player game, but you knew Wayne was on the friends list? Was it okay for her to still be talking to Wayne in the party by herself? While she played the game?
Man, I'm about to swipe left.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, CP, and I don't think you know either.
Okay. You think so? Okay. It's gonna be the left and it's gonna be the right. That's what it's gonna be.
Nah, man. Seriously. I just think there's certain situations and certain times where it might be allowed, but there's other times not so much. But then it's kind of weird, man. I got a lot of female friends, so I can't be too mad if they hop into a party and start wanting to play with me, or they send me invites to come play or whatever, and I hop into the play with them.
I wish that would happen with me, man. Speaking of which, ain't heard nothing from Bubbles. I would love to hop in.
Oh, I spoke to Bubbles today.
Michael Jackson's monkey?
No. It's no. Actually, Bubbles. I added Bubbles on Instagram like a few days ago. Because she was she popped up on our feed, and I said, "Oh, shoot, it's Bubbles." And so I added her, and then she hit me up today, and we were talking a little bit.
She was a badass at first person shooters. I'm like, okay. Oh, this is a chick. She plays like that. Let's go. I could care less if my wife says, "Who are you talking to?" I'm talking to Bubbles. She just got like 100. She got 100 kills, and I got 1 kill, and she picked me up about 5 times. I could care less what you think.
And there is a moment when you got to tell your wife, hold up. I'm trying to make it to the end. With this other woman. I'm trying to get to the end, babe. Hold on. Let us get to our ending.
It doesn't sound right the way you said it. It doesn't sound
you mind if I finish this? Before you interrupt me and Bubbles got to finish this this round real quick. We got to go round for round for a little bit, but we gonna finish this up. You mind if we finish this level? Okay.
Headshot, Bubbles. Headshot. Pick me up. Oh, yeah.
But nah, she used to play Apex and all that stuff, man.
Oh, she
cut. Oh yeah, she. Oh, not Apex. Not Apex. That game where you got to go around and beat on and punch trees to get the resources. No, you got to punch trees to get resources.
Fortnite.
Arc.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, I haven't played that one, but I know it's
I thought it was dumb, man. Yeah, like you gotta like build tools to break the trees down and make axes and stuff like that. I didn't care about all that, man. I got tired of it.
That Viking stuff. I know what you're talking about.
I tried. I did try, but I couldn't get into it. Not my kind of game. I'm not that slow paced.
I'm watching it and I can't get into it.
Nah. Let's move on, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's move on. So, a few things happened. This happened. Frank Gore and Tyrone Woodley, Tyrone Williams, got into a fight. Okay. Now they got into a fight with the celebrity fight that they had with that was going on with what's his name? I always forget his name all of a sudden. But dang, what's the guy's name? Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley fighting. And
boxing match, okay.
Yeah, and these guys decided to go ahead and have their match too.
Man,
I have no clue Why?
That boy got his butt beat up. I can tell you what happened. He got his butt beat up, bro. Man looked crazy when he got beat up, bro. Man looked crazy.
As big as boy.
Oh boy, I can't.
Y'all will understand, bro. Like the man, like he needed more than Jesus. The man was.
Jesus, take the wheel.
It just wasn't right, bro.
Oh.
And I say, like, the man had to look on his. Don't hit me no more. It's like the man tripped. The man, no.
Yes,
he really did look like him. And like, hey,
he captured.
It was
Ninja
no
captured,
coming back.
He captured the look.
But he really did look at him like, hey, do you have to hit me that hard? We are celebrities.
This is an
exhibition. This ain't real.
You trying to kill me? Trying to kill me,
this dude.
So, yeah, I feel some type of way about you.
Oh, they paying you extra to hit me this hard?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I
declined.
So I didn't get to see the whole fight. Actually, Ninja told me about it, so I checked it out. Man, and I'm looking at clips.
I just saw the KO.
Man, the man got he got.
Oh, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about D-Ron. I'm talking about the Frank Gore fight, man.
It's about to be mean.
Frank Gore and Williams went all the way. But you know what I do say? Even though Frank Gore got his behind beat, you know,
there's gonna be memes behind that. There's gonna be some Street Fighter music.
I will say this. All right.
Finish him. There's gonna be all types of memes.
The old Street Fighter music.
Yeah.
I will say this. Team light skin 1, team dark skin no. No, I'm joking, man. I always think that team dark skin thing and team light skin thing is just the dumbest thing ever.
Yes.
It's always been a competition.
No,
it's not really a competition though.
It's a competition with women as far as that go. Yeah.
Oh, with women, yeah.
That's different. You think you all cute because you light skin. Oh, you think you all nice and chocolate. Oh God, get over yourselves, ladies. Bounce.
Hey,
bounce.
Listen. Black men don't cheat. Facts. So when he says bounce, that's what that's him. But to all the single dudes in this particular podcast, which might be just me, I like to say, don't bounce. Stick around.
He likes to say, I like big butts and I can't deny.
Oh, don't listen to him.
No, we're gonna.
I don't know, man. You got to make that decision, man. Are you a butt man? Are you a breast man? You got to make the decision.
Yeah.
And you can be both.
Yes,
but you can't be both equally.
No,
that's true.
I like to look at them while I'm strolling, but in the bed, give me that tail. Trap will tell you, we flip a coin, like heads or tails. I'll take tail over head anytime.
Give me that rotator.
You want the quarter of the lane? You want the quarter of the lane like some Matrix type, like bow right in the middle, don't you?
Man, silly. I'm laughing at you, man. You funny. You're a funny individual.
I'll be that. Red man.
Oh yeah, man. Trap.
Yo.
I finally saw Matrix, man.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean,
yeah, man, it was pretty bad.
It was crap. Old guy.
It was crap. It was crap.
He was definitely an old guy.
It was bad, man. Well, he was old. He was an old guy, but he actually I think for me, I felt like this movie had way more martial arts and fighting than all the other previous Matrices. But I just felt like it did. But I felt like the story itself and what they showed and what they did and how they kind of ended or beat the bad guy kind of thing never actually happened. Like you never saw them actually officially beat the bad guy. It was just it was like they'll do something. They'd be like, okay, the bad guy's gone. Yay. Is he really?
Trap. Which one was it with the twins, the albino twins?
The second one.
That was the second one. Matrix Reloaded.
Reloaded. Mm-hmm. That what? And you talking about this one, that you can put that in a garbage bin, man.
Well, no, I'm talking about in terms of martial arts. All that stuff the albino twins did wasn't martial arts. They was doing like action scenes off of with the cars and stuff like that, which was way doper. The action scenes and everything was doper in the old movies and stuff. But I'm just talking about the martial arts and fighting was better in this one.
Yeah,
I wish I had.
I appreciate the digital graphics a little bit more in this one too, simply because they have gotten better over the years.
Yeah,
but nothing compares to that original scene.
I think the biggest problem is they went over so many details. They didn't explain the science of how everything was working. They went too far ahead of time to try to make it a bigger deal, and then they showed us too much technology that didn't make sense. And then they never ever actually got rid of the bad guy through the entire movie. Yet they had a good. It was like they got into a fight and won the fight, but didn't kill him and didn't do nothing to him. But we won.
No,
true.
No,
it doesn't make any sense.
No,
where did everybody go? Why did all of a sudden? And then they have old boy with like. I'm not gonna get into too much because that'll tell you the story. But it was a lot of confusing things in that movie. Yes. That's why I say the movie was bad. If they had fixed the story and made those parts make sense to me, I would have felt like, okay, this is a good movie. But they didn't do that.
I was so ready when it keyed up and I said, "Oh, I finally got it." And then it was just
I finally got that bootleg.
Yeah, it finally loaded up, and I was so disappointed. I was so.
I'm gonna check it out.
1 through 3, yeah. This one, Resurrection, they should have just kept it in the grave.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was good. Only thing I can complain about is it was way too much of this in the movie.
Well, yeah, and it was way too much of that, and not enough of it in a lot of ways from the other abilities and stuff you're used to seeing him do.
Yeah, can you fly?
No, we're not even gonna go there. We're not even gonna talk about that, CP. We don't want to give away the movie.
Okay.
We don't want to give away the movie.
All right.
We're gonna get rid of it. But yeah, that was my issues with it. I just felt it didn't give closure to a lot, and it left more open stories. And their idea at the end was just so stupid. It didn't make sense. It kind of defeated the purpose of every Matrix movie we've ever been through.
So what I was about to say, but my expectations don't count. Okay, I didn't like it.
Of course, you didn't like it.
I liked it for what it was. I didn't say it was the best Matrix made, because honestly,
I couldn't like it from what it was.
They can't beat the first one.
Well, no, I don't think that they could beat the first 3 movies. Really, I just thought they would give us a little bit more to add on to it that made sense.
But they didn't do enough to make it make sense. They kind of threw it like.
I feel like this is one of those situations where we need to buy the Blu-ray so we can see all the deleted scenes.
Because it's gonna be
this movie had too much of it.
A lot of bloopers.
It's got to be more content, because I don't understand how can you put a whole movie out where you're supposed to be fighting a bad guy and then you're confused and the bad guys don't make sense because they never ever get defeated. True. Like ever. There's no point. You fought like 3 or 4 bad guys in this particular movie.
True. How you got more than one big bad too?
Yeah. It's like y'all piled on and didn't give us nothing. They need to figure out how Spider-Man did it, because Spider-Man had all them people in there.
Now that
I haven't seen that yet.
About that.
I haven't seen that yet.
No. I will not talk about it, but I'm just going to say they did a great job on it.
Okay. Now I gotta go find.
When the movie's good, I won't spoil it. But the movie's trash, I might spoil a little bit.
I'm gonna pull my pants down and take a dump on it.
Man, come on, bro.
That's fine.
Come on, bro. Yeah, that's a little foul, man. Don't do that. Nah.
Well, that's me.
Nah.
I'm sorry. You want CP? That's what you got.
Nah, CP. I've seen you do other things. I ain't never seen you
What
pull your
have you
pants down and
seen
take
me?
a dump on it.
What have you seen me doing? Are you watching right now?
CP,
You know, everybody always asks me that. And I'm not a psychic, and no, I'm not watching. I just feel like things are the way things should be.
I feel some type of way.
You should.
You nasty.
I'll be that.
But yo, the next fight, man. So we've all seen this knockout, or if you haven't seen this particular knockout,
I want to see it again. Ninja,
this is the knockout that happened between
Mr. Paul,
Jake Paul, and Tyrone Woodley, and it was another disrespectful moment for Black people everywhere.
By any means necessary, get your ass out the ring.
Because let's just be honest about it, man. Black people have decided to put a bounty out on Jake Paul, but the only fights Jake Paul will accept is fights against people who are not boxers.
What?
Okay.
What?
They're giving this man superpowers.
But that's the thing though. Jake Paul has not fought one boxer. He's fought a basketball player.
That's probably why
he fought two wrestlers.
With boxers, but haven't fought a real boxer.
That's probably why.
That's why
he's winning the fight.
Ninja, thank you for this. I needed that. Oh man. Yeah. I can't wait to see it again.
It was bad.
Sorry, that boy trash.
I don't get it. Why, man? But you know, was it his brother or was it him who fought Floyd? I can't remember who fought Floyd. I want to say his brother fought Floyd Mayweather.
Logan?
Yeah, I think Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather because he took Floyd Mayweather's hat.
I got it.
And it was like, I got his hat.
Was he high?
I got his hat. Huh?
And
was he high?
He lost.
Logan Paul got knocked out.
That's what I'm saying. Was he
sixth round?
Oh yeah, he definitely did it.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man, about those fixed fights, bro.
I like my own fix, but you talking about fixed fights.
They said that the Tyrone Woodley fight was a fixed fight too.
Yeah, it looked that knockout was kind of sus, bro. Like he squared up with him, and Tyrone Woodley, he strafes over to the right, he comes back, and when he strafes again, he drops his left hand, and that's when the knockout punch was thrown. It was just.
It was like the
timing was too perfect.
Yeah, he pretty much threw that fight because he was already in odds with Dana. Him and Dana have been beefing, so him to lose the fight and get extra money.
I don't know, man. He probably would have lost the fight anyway, though, man. He's a wrestler. What is he doing in the boxing ring with a boxer?
This is true.
Because him and Dana White is beefing. Him and Dana White is really beefing. So him losing the fight to Jake Paul and Dana White don't like Jake Paul. He can't get
into a fight for a whole another 2 years now or more. With this fight, he got injured. He got a concussion.
Okay, Logan Paul definitely got knocked out by Floyd.
Yeah, you can look at it.
I can't see anything.
Oh, that's on my computer. You're not gonna be able.
Well, you got to look it up on your own computer. I'm not showing anybody or anything.
All right.
We all just.
Well, forget.
But
you and you.
Yeah, I'm sorry that we all have devices that are charged and working.
You player hater. Player hater. They should have never give you money.
Really?
Yeah, man. I feel like the fight, like that dude really needs to fight somebody like an actual boxer at this point now. I think we need to like we're paying to see them get knocked out. Let's be honest about it. We're paying to see them get knocked out.
He really want to fight Canelo Alvarez, which is a bad something I would pay a lot of money to see him get.
Nah, but Canelo is old, man. He's old. Like he barely can go. Like I heard
Bro,
they were trying to get him to fight like his brother or somebody to fight Mike Tyson. And I'm like, Mike Tyson, you don't even try to fight Mike Tyson now.
Canelo
Leave
Alvarez,
let it out.
Canelo
Let
Alvarez
it
is
out.
champion right now. You playing.
Let it out.
Ever since he took that loss to Floyd, that man has been on point, and I've been watching him. No, there ain't nothing washed on Canelo. Canelo will box circles around him. It was not no contest.
Canelo will. All I see is Canelo's. I'm saying, oh my bad for hitting you in the nuts. Let me give you another hug.
Nah, man, come on. He don't even do that no more, bro. Like, man, bro, you better stop playing, bro.
He said he don't even do that no more. He said he don't even do that no more. Like it was a thing. Like it was a thing he always did.
He don't
even do that no more.
He was 19 years old. Like, are you serious? Come on, man.
Oh man.
Everybody make mistakes. Nah, y'all.
He made mistakes when he knocked folks out.
Everybody plays a fool sometimes. No exception to the rule.
Jake Paul don't want to win no damn Canelo, man.
Man, listen.
Canelo will beat him up.
Listen, Jake Paul just needs to fight a real boxer. It doesn't matter if the person's like a big time pro boxer or nothing like that. He will make more money, but like I think he just needs to fight somebody.
Featherweight,
a legitimate boxer, somebody who's been also boxing and training for 4 years or more. You know, then I can respect him a little bit better. But right now, I can't.
Nah, the way he boasted the bragging, he need to go ahead and fight somebody who can really give him some work.
For real.
I got 2 hands at a fiddle.
He talk a lot of cash. You need to get in there with a Ryan Garcia. Get in there with a Young Buck. Get in there with somebody who will really hurt you. Eric Spence. Terrence, you know what I'm saying? Terrence Spence. What is it? Terrence Spence? No, it's not Terrence Spence. It's Terrence. What's buddy name? Terrence Crawford. That's what it is. Terrence Crawford. Get in there with somebody like that. Then you can come. Then I might respect you. But each one of them guys gonna kill him.
Paging Mr. Crawford.
Terrence Crawford be hurting people. He be brutally. Them people be hurt. He be putting them on their booty, bro. It's just not. It's nothing. That man just be standing over you, looking at you like, you done?
You
done?
You done?
Yeah, Terrence.
No, are you still there? Are you there? Are you?
Hey man, it'd be interesting what he's gonna try
move
out
the way so I can get up, man. Ref, he in the way of my 10 count. Ref, he was in the way of my 10. I tried to get up, but he was in the way. He was standing over me.
Be about to box the ref.
I've got to get out of here. Ref,
can you point me?
Oh, the boxer. Hey, you knock him out.
Right direction.
Knock him out and stand and hold your hand out like you know how to pick him back up. And when you reach his hand out for the 7 count to get back up, you just move your glove away and let him fall down. That boy said 9.
Ref, can I still punch him? Ref, his hand is on the
y'all know how it's gonna
ring.
Be. One of them jokers hit me hard enough. I'm pull out a Glock, get the strap. I got it. I gotta go.
Man, we can't be shooting everybody, Ninja.
Oh,
I ain't. Hey, listen. I'm a firm believer. If this dude about 3 or possibly 4 times your size, about like 4 Triple H's, get the strap.
Triple H huge, yeah, for real. Get the strap.
That's honestly why I don't be trying to fight nobody like that, man. Because I know people gonna look at me automatically and be like, "Let's go get the gun, bro. You ain't gonna win this. Go get the gun."
You never know if a person's formally trained, so like you come at me the wrong way. Get the strap.
Hey, I ain't gonna waste no time pulling this thing out on you. No time.
I just
this is so lazy of me to do this, but
I just want to gouge.
So lazy.
I just want to gouge. That's me. That's all me. Up close, personal gouge. Go for your throat, your eyes.
I like the scuffle. I like the fight every once in a while. You know, I like to get the thrill out, but at a point in time when you get older, you're like,
look, whoa,
no.
Whoa,
yeah,
no.
Hey, honestly, when you get older, it does change. It does change. Like I know that from like something happened to me. It's like it changed. Like I was just like, I'm not about to sit here and just have this big old long drawn out fight with you now.
Be like
I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna end this quick.
I'm not even trying to sweat with
Debo.
Quick. I'm trying to go home.
I'm gonna knock you out.
What you want?
I'm gonna knock you out,
old man. What?
I used to like when I used to fight back in the day. I used to kind of like have fun with it and stuff like that.
They got old.
I used to like mess around and like, and I'll punch you, not enough to knock you out, but just enough to let you know I'm still here and keep and just just have fun with you.
Trash.
But now I'm at the point where I'm like, nah.
I'm gonna make this quick. I got bills to pay, so I'm gonna knock you out real quick. I'm gonna go to the house. I got bills to pay. I gotta feed my kid. Got to put gas in my car. I got things I got to do. And you stopping me from being productive. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me go. There's too many black people killing too many of us out here. As it is, they're just going your merry way.
Crack somebody with a bread.
It's an easy thing, man. It's so hard for people to let things go. People feel like they got to be a tough guy at some point. I don't understand.
But I ain't got to let Jake Paul go. Look, I really don't like the dude. And I done told y'all I don't like the dude plenty of other times too. And y'all know I don't like him. And I don't care, y'all. I feel like Black Twitter and black community has put out a bounty on this man, and he must be put out.
The funny thing is that it's the same people that's praising him for doing the things he's doing.
They don't like his ass.
Same people that talk about him so bad are the same people that's like right behind him and when he celebrate his victory and stuff, we're like, this is
backbiters.
First you gotta prove to the streets you tough, then you gotta prove to the judge you innocent.
Bro.
Hey, can 50 Cent fight him?
50 Cent fight who?
I don't really like 50 Cent either, but 50 Cent knock out Jake Paul, I'd be like, all right, 50, I rock with you. 50 was at the game too, man. 50 was at the Texans game.
Oh, yeah.
I was at. Yeah, 50 and Simone Biles was there.
Oh wow, that's dope.
Yeah, that was dope. I really like Simone Biles.
What did she sing?
I think 50 could do some boxing training and get in shape for a Jake Paul fight.
Man, that dog going 50.
And even if he win, man. I'll be happy. If he lose, I'll be happy. But I really think that 50 should do this for us. I'm going to campaign 50 to fight Jake Paul.
Really?
Man, that fight gonna look like that damn fight gonna look like Tyrone Woodley and Frank Gore.
I don't want any celebrity boxing.
No, because 50 actually got hands though. From what I heard and what I've been seeing too, I think 50 actually do got hands. So
Jake, people change on stage while they rapping.
I'm saying though, 50 actually do got some hands, most likely, because he got too many people talk about how good his hands was. And I do know at one point he was training and doing a little bit with Floyd.
Gunplay. Rick Ross homie. He done beat up Gunplay, drug him through the street.
Who beat Gunplay up?
50. Drug that dude through the street, bro.
Is it recorded? I gotta see that.
Man, you can check it out. The only person that 50 ain't gonna fight is Game. Because Game was right outside the radio station waiting on him to come downstairs. Game is his
I think 50 Cent should definitely fight Jake Paul.
We're doing some celebrity death match right now.
I think I would win. Wow. If I really, matter of fact, yes. I think it should be like give 50 2 years to work it out, get his body in order.
52 years?
No, I said give 52 years.
Oh, 52 years. Okay.
And give him those years. Let him train. Get himself ready for the fight with Jake Paul. And go ahead and fight. Because personally, I feel like if either one of them two get knocked out, I win.
Y'all hear how petty this man sound, right, people?
It's a win-win situation for me.
He just don't even care. He just want to.
I just want to fight.
But I kind of feel like 50 might be able to do it, though. Honestly,
50 might give him a run for real.
Yeah, I'm being for real.
So be right.
I'm kind of serious. I kind of feel like 50 might really be able to do it.
No, I'd rather see Conor McGregor go in there and fight again before I see that.
Nah. Again, he don't need to be fighting no
Yeah.
boxer though. Like a person who's not a boxer. Like it gotta be somebody who's actually a boxer. Somebody boxing.
I mean, Conor McGregor did fight Floyd. I mean, can we not? He did land the punches on Floyd, so we can't sit here and say Conor was just trash. He did land punches on Floyd, so that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Even for Floyd,
We do need more celebrity. We need more celebrity like bouts, man.
As
like,
a matter of fact, a fun fact from that fight. A fun fact, y'all. Conor McGregor actually landed more punches on Floyd than the average boxer actually fought Floyd.
Well, yeah.
Fun fact.
Floyd does better as far as like scoring, so he just kept scoring, getting his score up higher.
And
he'll sit there and like hide behind his shield, pop out from time to time, make sure like if you get a few blows in, he gonna get a few blows in. He's not gonna let you hit any point on his body that can knock him out. You know, he gonna keep those protected.
He gonna let you know he's still there. He gonna let you know. Boop. Hey, I'm still here. Oh, dang. Okay, Floyd. But if you got to really play a patience game with Floyd, because he got that on lock. He can lure you in. He's in control of the fight. He just knows boxing, and he's using basic fundamentals to beat people. That's why it seems like he just outclasses all of them. He just uses basic fundamentals: staying calm, staying loose, staying sharp, not desperate.
Man.
You know, he just hey. The guy's immaculate, bro. I mean, the patience game is real. People say he runs. I beg to differ. The man is very, very sharp.
Well, yeah, because he's trying to win the boxing match. Now, if you take Floyd out and put him in the street, that's a different story.
Of course, I mean, but it's
Floyd ain't winning that fight in the street.
Boxing is a sport.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, yes, you can use it in self-defense in some cases, yes, but boxing is a sport. Of course, he ain't gonna do that great if he was to go on the street. He may not, or he might. It just really depends on the gamble at that point. You know what I'm saying? But boxing is a sport, and that man is immaculate. He may not be able to fight outside the street, but when you get in that ring with him, you ain't nothing touching this man.
And the biggest problem with fighting Floyd is, I think people like it's two things. A lot of people don't really try to fight him and stuff like that. They just let him kind of control the match too long and keep them fighting his pace. I feel like you fighting Floyd, you need to be a little like Canelo was in that fight. You got to be like really, really, really heavily on Mayweather. Stay close on him.
You need to be focused. You need to be
it don't really matter if you're not. It don't even matter if you're losing that fight. You just got to keep going.
And keep your mind clear.
And don't stop, because you got to make him lose count of how many times you hit him are connected. Because I guarantee you, he's count. If you sitting there fighting at his pace, he's like, okay, I'm at 32. He just hit. Yeah, I'm at 32. He just hit me 3 times. I got to hit him 4 more times. Like that's going on in his mind because he's got people doing it. But shoot, man, if you start throwing them at crazy at him, man. You got throwing. No, I don't think you can be patient with him. I think being patient is what he's been doing for such a long time that you can't be patient with him. You got to be wild. You got to be crazy. You got to be able to get hit a few times hard by him, or whatever he's got. Yeah, keep on going. No, I think you just got to really stay. And if you can keep that kind of pressure on him, especially if you're a bigger opponent than he is, and you can kind of come from the top and keep smashing down on him, you're gonna win the fight. You don't have to knock him out. You ain't got to knock him out, but you're gonna win that fight.
Other bosses tried to put pressure on him and they failed.
No, they don't. They do a moment of pressure and then they stop.
And it don't really work, bro.
What's that dude, Victor Ortiz? No, like Victor Ortiz.
No, I'm not saying Victor Ortiz, man. Other boxers, he's not the only person that tried to go at him crazy. It's other boxers. No, because
everybody. What I'm saying is like I'm talking about a bigger boxer. Like Victor Ortiz was a much bigger boxer than Floyd, but Floyd still won. Because of That little incident with the hug. When dude went for a second hug after he was saying sorry for punching nigga in the nuts, he knocked him out and won the fight. Because he went for a second hug like we ain't fighting.
Nah, man. I mean, still Floyd was.
But if you look at how he was fighting, how he was fighting Floyd.
Yeah, it was.
He was on top of. He was like on top of him and beating on him, and he'll stop.
And he still wasn't winning in points though.
He don't have to win. That's my point. He didn't. No. He wasn't winning at points because he kept on stopping. What I'm saying is, if you had somebody with some stamina like Steph Curry, who can keep on going and keep on going and keep on going, and keep giving that same assault to Floyd, that defense he got ain't going nowhere. It ain't doing nothing. All it's gonna do is keep pushing him back into a corner or the ring rope and keep him there. And you can hit him all day long. And you may not connect all your punches. But if the judge see that you've been mauling on him the entire fight,
man,
who will win that fight?
Floyd
I'm gonna win the fight.
Switch it up, bro. Floyd can just switch it up.
He don't got no switch up.
Yes, he does.
No, he don't. He don't have a real switch up.
You can play that aggressive role if you want to, and you're gonna run into a knockout messing with that man. I'm telling you, y'all, keep playing around Floyd.
Which is why I said make sure you can, if you got the stamina to stay with it, and you can take some good punches from Floyd from time to time.
You better pray to the good Lord
you can take punches
if you connect with that one punch in that split second, it's over for you.
It could be over. Okay? You're 100% correct. It could be over. But if he moves or releases with a much bigger guy on top of him and come back for that punch, he can get himself and get knocked out.
Floyd don't make those hardly those mistakes, considering the fact of 51 and 0.
But no, that's what I'm saying, because everybody been playing. Yeah, it's true, because everybody's been playing the same pace with him, though.
He played their game. His game.
He never plays anybody's game. Floyd always plays his game every single time he fights. Look at Pacquiao. The Pacquiao fight. You know how boring and dead that fight was against Pacquiao?
Wow.
Now, every other fight you ever seen Pacquiao in, is his fights boring?
Pretty much.
Of course. Yes.
No, he not. Pacquiao knocking somebody out, bro.
I mean, that's true. Everybody's not a knockout artist, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't.
But he coming at you hard, though. He fought Floyd Mayweather. He didn't come at him hard at all.
He fought Floyd Mayweather and was not hitting on nothing.
Exactly.
He was just swinging for no reason.
Exactly my point.
And he had that type of energy. And you see how far Pacquiao got? See how far that aggression
had that kind of energy. He was old and slower by the time he fought Floyd.
Man, Pacquiao is still a demon with on 2 legs and hands.
Come on now. Pacquiao ain't that. Hey, Pacquiao ain't that beast no more, bro. Come on, bro. Let's be honest.
You fight Pacquiao right now.
Hey,
listen.
First of all, I wouldn't fight Oscar De La Hoya right now.
Exactly.
So for the average person, no. But if you're at the level of a Floyd Mayweather, if you're at the level of a Floyd Mayweather, you were fighting a pretty old Pacquiao.
For real.
It don't really make a difference. Boxing is boxing at the end of the day.
It does make a big difference. Mike Tyson in his last fight against who he fight? Who did Mike Tyson fight against Roy Jones? How did Mike Tyson look in that fight? He looked good for his age, and so did Roy at some points in the match. But let's just be honest, you could tell the wear and tear of the old man. And if there was a fight a Tyson Fury or somebody at that level, even though he was a great boxer, at one point he's too old to hang with him. I mean, Tyson Fury would knock out Mike Tyson in a couple of punches.
Man, Floyd Mayweather is an Olympic gold medal in boxing. I mean,
that's nice.
On,
Oscar De La Hoya was too, and I think that Pacquiao might be an Olympic gold medal at boxing as well.
Y'all two should open up a barbershop.
You're like the best in the freaking nation in boxing, man. It's like, come on, man. No, nobody is not beating this man as long as this man is still breathing.
I'm just saying,
y'all should open up a barbershop. That's what y'all doing right now.
It got to be another hungry person that has to be sharper than Floyd in order to beat him. And there's somebody out here in this world that's probably more sharper, more intelligent, and more patient than
Which
this man,
one do
and
you
probably
think
more
would have a
aggressive.
gold tooth?
There's somebody out there.
Between
but
who?
right now in this time of era,
These
there's
two
nobody got
fools.
the answer for him.
Both on.
Nah.
How many?
Hey, but listen.
Ninja
listen.
had one on the side.
Yeah.
Listen.
So what do you say?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all right? Floyd will get taken out.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, next.
Oh my God.
Next.
I just rest my case on this one, y'all.
Yeah, Floyd be taken out too. But
I mean,
but yeah, seriously,
somebody will take that throne, and I'm gonna be there I'm gonna be there to see it. Somebody gonna take
No,
that
you're
throne.
not.
Like, well,
no, you're not.
anyway,
Y'all make it.
You know why you're not?
I dare y'all to make it.
Because you're not going to exist. Okay.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna.
I dare y'all to make a bet.
By the time that happens, you're not going to exist for somebody to get 52 and 0 Ninja. That's not happening for you.
It's gonna happen. I
No.
live forever, bro.
You live forever? Okay. All right.
Make a bet. Make a bet.
Make a bet on what? If he's going to be dead or not?
A life
If he die, I still lose money.
Well, at least you don't have to pay anybody.
Spirit dollars.
I'm probably going to be dead too by the time that happens.
Well, then both of y'all are
better be good.
HL out of luck.
I'm playing. But put it on there.
Get to heaven. And he'd be like, hey, man, I ain't got it.
I'm gonna get the heaven. Hey, bro, send that cash up.
What is I'm dead? I'm a ghost.
You're gonna send a cash app requested from heaven. Send it. Send my money, bro.
Denied.
Hey, let's move forward, guys. Let's move forward right now, all right? We're going over to this right here.
By any means necessary.
That's right. From any means necessary. We do our from any means necessary. We get to finish out the episode and finish out the show. From any means necessary. Honestly, I want to be honest about something. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I want to be honest about something. To the other fellas here, I lied to them.
It's all been a pack of lies.
I told them I did not have a from any means necessary at all, and I lied.
Terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna unfriend him.
You SOB.
And so
they should have never gave you
the from any means necessary is gonna go this week because we're getting ready to hit the end of the year, and I just wanted to give some appreciation to these three fellas for every week, coming through so far since we've been doing this season 3. Everything's been a lot nicer and stronger, and I just want to continue that. So the from any means necessary award goes to the all three today. So that's my from any means necessary.
He's always a SOB until he does something like that.
Oh, I exist. Oh, he announced my presence.
Cheers.
Only once. Remember this.
Like Spider-Man.
Y'all see a black screen the next time, just remember what he said, y'all.
Yep.
Cheers to the bros, man. Cheers.
Hey, I'm doing energy drink, y'all. I work hard, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hey, this is like a green apple Jolly Rancher, y'all. I mean, but seriously, I know this unhealthy, very unhealthy, but this I work 10 to 12 hours
unclosed.
So please don't judge me.
Hey, listen, now that they've said they've had their cheers and their all those great things,
and now
I want to go ahead and also do one more from any means necessary because like my brother Snoop, I like to thank me.
I don't love them hoes.
I think me has been awesome. I think me getting up and making sure that I got the production part right on the show is awesome.
Cheers.
I want to thank me for putting together this music.
Yep.
I want to thank me for putting together, whatever we're gonna talk about. Although today Ninja helped out tremendously. I want to say thank you to me. All right, because I think you should also celebrate yourself too.
Yes.
All right. Now, fellas, let's go ahead and end this how we end this. CP.
Yes, sir.
Yo, as always, peace up, A-Town down. Holla at your boy, CP, always off in the building. Let's get it.